Okay, so good news is you're on a cul-de-sac, right? This home's on a cul-de-sac, not bad. One of your neighbors is pretty decent on keeping his property. A couple of them over there aren't bad either. Roof looks good, right? There's a little growth up there, as you can see. So we got to get that cleared out. It doesn't look like it's been paid attention to. We've got to figure out what's the standing with the lawn care because it has to be taken care of. Um, Inside, okay, so a couple of weird things. There would be no reason for an electrical thing to be on the outside. That's going to be an issue for us. If we can just close that up once and for all, that's not going to pass any inspection ever. It's got to be, you could get electrocuted water. It's got to have GFI. All right, inside, some changes to be done, kind of major, kind of not. So blinds are easy, but you know what I mean? See how they broke the blinds, right? So maybe he can switch one of these bad ones for one of the good ones and then only replace one. Hopefully that's the case, right? Nothing terrible as far as that. Carpet, 100% change out. Concerned with the AC. Look how dirty this filter aspect is. I mean, I don't know how they could have even lived with it like that and not cough every 5 seconds. Paint job. A decent percentage of it needs to be touched up, but you might be able to get away without a paint job. You can't get away without flooring, right? The flooring is shut. Paint looks like they touched it up a little bit of pieces. It's not bad, right? Got to get my cleaning person here, get this all cleaned out. Probably change out a frame mirror inside here, right? Change a new toilet tissue holder, get that cleaned up, right? But the flooring is going to be required if we're going to do carpet, so be it. Garage. Let's see if I have light. This ain't too bad to see. Hot water heater looks fine. Garage looks fine. AC inside here doesn't look bad, but obviously that filter on the outside of this is disgusting. Usually that shows itself in here, and you can see all the dirt coming out. It always sucks because it's on popcorn. So when you see popcorn, it's hard to get that dirt off popcorn, right? And usually when the AC is dirty, the filter hasn't been changed, has not been changed. That's what you get. Okay. Appliances look good. No power's on, so we got to get the power on the house. I'm not sure about this one. Maybe it works. It just looks nasty on the bottom inside there. Let's see. I don't know what it is, but they didn't leave it clean. Did not. I don't want to open it and make a smell go. Okay. Dining room area. You can see how disgusting they kept it in certain spots. And we're probably going to need new blinds for this one, as you can see. Missing ones. Same thing here. So if we take these loose ones from here, pop it into the other one, we only have to worry about one. Carpet is terrible. In this room, paint is required. Right? Paint's required inside here. Little touch up in the corner there, but it shouldn't be too much. But again, filter has never been changed on this. Right? Since year of birth. All right. There goes me. Now, problem is there's going to be carpet everywhere. So carpet. This carpet actually, in all honesty, does not look as terrible as the front of the house. The front of the house is a no-brainer. This one probably needs, but it's not as obvious. The paint, not that bad, right? So just to give you an idea, paint's not terrible. You can see where they touched up, but it could be fine. They'll clean up on the doors. If this can be steam cleaned, these don't look terrible. So this carpet's not that bad, right? Paint. Towel hangers needed. That vent fan was from there. We need lighting and mirror change. Hopefully it's not too bad. It looks like fiberglass. And again, this carpet's not that bad. It might clean up. It might. But that wall needs to be painted. So certain whole wall spots. If we can get away with not painting this wall, for example, and not painting this wall, and we just color match that as best as we can, that probably saves you some time. Ceiling fans, again, dust, without a doubt. So mainly carpet, without a doubt. See, you see the difference in carpet? That versus this. This is just horrendous. And then, some small little details, getting all these cleaned up and right. And then this has to be cleaned up. You can see how disgusting that is there and cleaned up. The outside paint doesn't need to be done. It's a block home, doesn't need to be done. Countertop's not phenomenal, but it could suffice for where we are. And again, this is where you see the paint out needed, right? Things like this weren't done correctly. Rather than pay $1 to fix one, they tape it. So that's where the issues become. This will need to be painted in here. Pressure wash out there. Backs up to the main, to Walnut, which is the main road over here. That's not great, but again, not the end of the world there. All right, videos coming your way, and then figure out what we're gonna do, get it started.